Hello, beloveds. How are you doing? I've been wanting to do this video for you since a very long time. Very long time. A couple of months. But only today now I was able to do this special video for you. I don't know what is going to happen here. As usual, I don't know. But my intention with me coming here in front of the camera is to share with you what is actually going on with my life. I think it will be helpful for you to know what I am experiencing because this is really interesting. First of all, I want to be in front of you. I would love to be now in front of you physically, to give you a hug, really. Feel my intention to put my arms around you and to tell you that it's all right, that everything is all right and everything is part of the plan. And everything is perfect the way it is. And yes, you are not alone going through all of this. So, since last February, do you remember that in one of our sessions, we received information that from February and on, we will have very strong energies that allow us to go through the door to the new earth. Remember? Well, you know that in February and after February, we have had all of this alignment of the planets and the moon. Yeah, Mama Shiguritaya. My cat is here. She's saying hello. So the moon, the eclipses, solar eclipse, moon eclipse, and all of that. We had it all. The impact of this energy has been tremendous. It's really like going into labor. And of course, I was affected, and I am a very, very sensitive person. My sensitivity is my strength, is what allows me to do this work, is what allows me to connect with the spirit 24 hours a day. So I've been going through a process, intensified process of initiation for a while now, but from February up until now, it's just like the energies are just stronger and stronger. I have feel like all of my energy, my physical human energy, if I can say that, I've been putting it into reservation mode because my light body, I'm talking about me because this is my experience, but it's also happening to you. So that is why I think it's so important for me to share this, because it's happening to you too. It is happening, okay? So what is happening is that the light body, our consciousness has gone higher in consciousness, dimension, Christ consciousness, the codes and everything. But our physical vessel, our body, is trying to catch up with that new energy, with our crystal bodies. Imagine our crystal body and imagine our physical body. It takes a toll on our physical body. Remember, this ascension, this is the first time that we go through a process so profound, keeping our own physical vessel. Imagine all the energy that we have had stuck into our physical vessels that we cannot bring to this new higher that we already are. That is why we are, our physical body is trying to catch up. So if we're gonna look at it this from an image, let's have an image to understand. It's like if my physical body is trying to, is saying, okay, I need energy. I need to stabilize myself. I need to integrate this higher vibration. The vibration is very, very high now. So my physical body is thinking. He is in a way, survival mode. What that does mean? It means that the physical body is like, okay, I need to process this. I need to balance myself. This old car has to go into the moon. And the body is saying, because it's very smart, how am I gonna do this? And then the body says, well, you have to save your energy. Everything that is heavy is not coming with you. And you have to save your energy to allow me, your physical body, to be able to integrate and to adapt myself to this new higher consciousness. Now, what I have noticed is that sometimes I drink more, sometimes I drink less. But I've been receiving the message to put lemon or eat oranges very often. Vitamin C is very important. It helps our body to integrate all of this. So that is why you haven't heard much about me. It's because I've been integrating this, and the only way for me to do that is to go and plug literally myself into Gaia. And what I do is that every single morning before I go to work, now I get up early in the morning and I go by the water. I arrive there, I take off my shoes, take off my socks, and put my feet on the ground. And literally, I connect with Gaia. I pray, or sometimes I just stay there. And as I do this, after I do that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes sometimes, because sometimes I late and I don't have the time to really spend a lot of time there. But sometimes I talk with the archangels and the guys that are around me, and sometimes it's just pure silent, nothing, not even opening my mouth, because my body is adjusting. And do you have an idea of the amount of energy that it takes to your physical vessel to be able to integrate? There is not a doctor out there that is going to explain you this. They don't know. They don't know what is actually happening with all the solar flares and all the solar codes. It is tremendous. We embark in this journey. When we came here, that we incarnate, we knew what we were getting into. Well, we knew in a way, but no, we didn't, because we are actually experiencing now. And it's like, imagine you are inside of a laboratory and then you are trying this. Oh, let me try this. Oh, this is the result. Okay, no, not here. Let me go here. This is the result. Oh, maybe I should go a little lower here. Maybe I should go a little further here. So you see, we knew, but we didn't know the detail. And the detail is 1 day at a time, 1 second at a time. Imagine your body. Imagine all the little cells. It's a job. It's a job and a half to do that. So what that does mean for us, it means that we really need to take care of our physical body. We really need to take care of our energy. What that does mean? It means that you are functioning. You are sometimes going into your reserve of energy. That is why it's so important not to spend time or reduce your time as much as you can on electronic devices. So if you watch a lot of videos about, even if it is about spiritual content, you at some point you are depleting yourself. You have to really balance that out. And if I can share an advice with you, please please go outside in nature as much as you can. Please do. We are being prepared. We are being helped, supported, and guided. But we have our physical body, and nobody has. Your body is yours. Nobody else has it. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to Mimi, jeszcze nie mam naka. Buruczna. Nie myślę na waka. So you have to take care. And the only way you do that is by resting. You need your time to rest. Okay? In addition to that, I've always been talking about energy and how important energy is. So we are being called to be more authentic. But now, let me tell you, now you really have no choice but to be really who you are. Because energy is everything. Energy is everything. You need to save energy in order for you to have a balanced life, because if you don't save your energy, you're gonna have days where you're gonna be laying in bed feeling depleted, feeling sad, feeling emotional. So that's not what you want. What you want is to attain a level of energy that allows you to function, right? And believe me, even in our brain, the way we think, the way I used to think a few months ago and the way I think now is totally different. The shift has been huge, and the shift is towards the material realm. So please listen to this carefully. This is very interesting. To the material realm. What does that mean? It means that spirituality is becoming material, is becoming matter, solid. How do we do that? Well, we know we have to build things. So the shift is already happening. For some people, the shift is very, very strong because we are going further ahead to open up we're doing the trails for others. So I can share my experience. What I've seen is that I've been called to do a lot of work. Me, I'm busy as always, but busy in a different way. I've been called to meet with people who are not conscious like we are, but are little by little awakening. You know, those information that Jesus gave about working with people who are waking up and that they need our help, they feel lost, that is true. I've been invited to work with groups that are not as spiritual like us, where some people are just, seeing that there is something in the narrative that doesn't make sense, so they have questions, they don't trust, etc. So I've been working with people like that. I've also been working with communities around me, community of people, like-minded people coming together who are not spiritual, just people who their consciousness have shifted like us to a higher level, but they are not awake yet. So they need support, energetic support. And I've been called to do work with those people. And let me tell you, this is a very good news. Those who are going higher and higher in the vibration, but they are not aware of what is actually going on, they are a new kind of people on planet Earth that they are more calm, they are more open-minded, they want to have fun, they are positive people, and they want to explore. They don't want to work anymore in the old jobs. They want to do new things. They want to follow their intuition. So now this comes together. The spiritual knowledge and awareness that we have is becoming physical and material. It means we are doing things that have an impact and things that are uh, quantitative, or and I don't know how to say that in English, but things that we can touch, that are real, that have an impact. So that is wonderful, because in order to do that new earth, we need people who actually do things, not the old things, but new things with a new consciousness. And those are the people who are waking up now. Us as spiritual leaders, we are being called to support them energetically. We don't share necessarily our knowledge, our spiritual knowledge, because they don't trust people who believe in God or things like that, because they have had very bad experiences with religions and stuff. So they simply want to be a better version of themselves. They simply want to create a better world, which is exactly what we want, right? So we are here to support those people. And I've been working a lot with that. I've been meeting people, going to places. Other thing, I've been going to a lot of physical places. Not by plane, but by car, and I drive very far distances. I've been working with Jesus, and he gave me already a mission for August for Lionsgate. So I will be driving for 2 days to get to a place to do some work, which is fantastic, because remember that I shared with you at some occasion that I will be traveling and going to places and building communities. Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing already that, okay? So it is fantastic to actually experience that. And this is just the beginning. It's just only going to get better. Now, the other thing is, what I have noticed is that uh, there's so much knowledge, new information, new perspective that we have now. I don't do research. I don't read books. I don't know nothing. However, my knowledge is way deeper now because of the codes, because of the solar codes, because of the inner work. I have had very difficult experiences lately too. And I've seen by the way I have handled things how much I have grown. So if it is happening to me, it is happening to you. No, that is normal. It is normal. Relationships are changing. Relationships with your family members, relationship with your friends, work, co-workers, in your neighborhood. It is normal. Please allow yourself to accept things gracefully, and trust that, sometimes people do like this, but they come back at some point and it cross again our path if it is meant to be. If it is not meant to be, it's okay. Just let them go with peace, love, grace, and gratitude for whatever experiences you have. Because if you have a great experience, hey, you had a gift. If the experience was difficult, hey, you got a lesson. So at the end of the day, all is good. Get some water. So I think about every one of you. Not only do I think, but we are in communication. Our telepathic communications have gone very high. And you will be aware of it more and more and more and more. So, again, let's come back to energy, to the subject of energy, but from a different perspective now. As I told you before, this is the time to be authentic. We can't hide anything. We just cannot hide anything. So really be yourself. And what do I mean by that is listen to your body. If you feel like you have to do certain thing just because you think is the way, you don't want to someone to think in a certain way. For example, I'm gonna give you a real example. Let's suppose I know my energy. I know when I have enough energy to come in front of the camera and do energetic work. I know. When I know my energy is not high enough to do that I cannot do that kind of work, I simply don't do it. I don't come here and do something just out of obligation. No, I know that the desire is in my heart, but I know that my physical vessel needs to rest. So I simply follow that. That is also being authentic. Because if you don't and you communicate with others when you are feeling low, in a low vibration, that is what you're giving to people. That is what you're giving in your interaction. So we all are empath and we all love each other. We have a lot of love. We all know that. But we all also go through things in life. We also have things to manage within our families and things like that. So we have to really be careful and be totally honest. And being totally honest doesn't mean that we have to share what is actually happening with us, but we have to be responsible when we interact with others. Because the problems that we might have in different areas of our life are also going to affect our relationships, even if they are online relationships. It has an effect because energy travels. So I am here in Montreal having this conversation with you, but doesn't matter where you are. You can be in Africa, in Australia, in the North Pole. It doesn't matter. There is no time and space. And it's like if you were in front of me. You might feel it or not yet, but even if you don't feel it, that's exactly what happens. So be careful. When you feel that you need to rest, please rest. Don't feel the obligation. If you are in 160 social medias at the same time with 160 groups, mighty networks and Facebook, WhatsApp, and this, I don't even know everything that exists, but I know there is a bunch of them. If you're everywhere, you are sending your energy to all of those places. So be conscious about your energy. Be conscious about others' energies. Be in tune. There's what people say, and there's the energy behind. What is important is the energy behind. always the energy. A lot of old problems are coming up to the surface now, and people are dealing with that. And for example, this is an example, if someone have a low self-esteem and that person believes that nobody listens to what he or she has to say, that nobody cares about his or her opinion, even if it is not true, because that's the way the person feels. Whatever you do or say for that person, she's still or he's still gonna think that you don't care. So when that happens to you, if that is happening to you with a family member or a friend or a co-worker, please don't feel guilty about it. Please don't try to change that person's life. At some point, we have to learn to take a step back and allow the person to find her own way to the light. It is the best way to help them. If we try to convince them that no, people do listen to you, no, you are important, if they do not believe that, even if the reality is something, they are not going to see that reality. They can't, because their energy, their belief, what they have inside of them doesn't allow them. So the only way for them to do, we help people, but at some point there comes a place where there's nothing else we can do, and they have to find a new door. And don't worry about it, people always find the right door at the right moment. Every single soul knows what it's doing. We have the impression that we see people that they don't know, but their higher self do know, and they want to go through a certain experience. So you simply allow and hold the space and the love for the person to go through whatever she's going through. You're just there. If the person asks your advice and your opinion, then you share what you think. But then you're not responsible of the way the person is going to react with your words. Because if the person is wounded, is the one who's going to speak. So don't take anyone else's troubles, don't make them yours. And I know this is hard. It's hard because when our son or daughter, or our brother or sister, or husband or wife, or you name it, is going through that, and it's a very close person to us, is that easy. But we have to learn to let go and trust that everything is perfect. So that question that tiri momaiti ta tiri kukite manataro siti tera bupo ishtane na morekata tero kuta turu kui tiri ishtana hitaru ita tasa totoki yanata suro wakete. So we have Krishna here with us. I was not expecting to speak like English today. I thought this was more relaxed, but it's okay. Whatever. If it comes naturally, it's not forced, I'm open to it. It means I can do it. So, mirishte tuturiki akaramada aturusa maharu kurita kumunata karapakuri. Kitishara kurumuna kataroko or stikurminata to kusiri yuku kushin iratoa. So, we are talking about the heart chakra and how all of the petals of the heart chakra are expanding. And this is the time to concentrate in that love. But also that love is not only for the people who are around us, but also for us. This is a time for self-love, to love ourselves, to give to ourselves, whether we give peace to ourselves, recognition and gratitude to ourselves, because we are doing a lot. So we have to be grateful for the work we are doing. We have to be grateful for our physical vessels that are going through this experience. Make you smile because their energy, you know how they are. Their energy is very strong, and at the beginning, I really felt like I was on my own. Like it's like nobody's here. This is just us talking. And now it's like the huge crowd is here, and I can feel them, and they are laughing because they did it on purpose. Okay, they didn't want me to feel overwhelmed by their energy, but it seems like my energy is up now, and I just feeling everyone around. So big crowd here. Ikora, de tikara işte mi hite ista pukurine nata. Bo kiriane ne sine ayete truista ne era usara ukote taka. Urke teke mora kote kostero ure teki momo kiste triata da su ukukune moro itista hatura. Boro itiris na maha andara ku itasa atru kuma iru ista ne hereto pikara udum modo koro tiko seminana no kotea. So we are connecting with Gaia now. We're going to do some work with Gaia. She's coming here to support us in our journey, to give us this code of love, strength to continue on the journey, but also for our well-being, just to soothe and for us to feel all of these thoughts. In ihara to ko kushtere bene mama moni ta kare to kore itur kuchina do to ko te ko sero ko to uruk te ko to ru ko te ko soro ko te ko ru ko te te mare ushine ne tro ko te ta kare to te mama ke te reste uruk te ke ndi tu shoro mana uruk te to ya ta ka tara ho sarani rini anni ci sena la ko bure ke to shoro ko ureya tana atoro sabara deri ini atsa sara ukore and istana iloroto ukorimiatu isti inokotekai ito also. So they are helping us with our DNA, with our cells, with our physical structures, and this is the human body is very complex. So this transition is that they are aware of what we're going through, and they are supporting us here with this transition and with this code. You might feel the energy is very strong. So we are receiving that. Put your feet on the ground and feel this energy coming up to us. Now I am connecting with the place where I go every day. There's a specific place that I go by the water. I am connecting with the place, and this is a sacred place, and I'm bringing codes from that place to you. So opening up the portal, that I get mini aturu kusta haturu ustanan entera grisa mandru uru hitu kuriata yiti shenini niri kudota tuku simnano kutukuru bitataku tuku tikitamani yashana buru to remember who you are, remember your identity. Remember that you are a star seed here in planet Earth to help with this process. So these codes are to help you to really release all of these things related to the 3D matrix and come more to the reality of who you are as a star seed with all your special gifts and magic. Bringing down the magic, and we are working with planet Saturn. Bringing down the codes from Mintaka Orion. Bring the dragons. So you see that these sounds are very guttural a lot here, and the throat chakra is painful a little bit. So the energies are very multidimensional. We have a lot of things going on at the same time. I'm also connecting with sharks, water, sharks on the water, and visualize a shark, and you see here in this part of here in the neck, like in their neck, they have these like places to breathe, and we are connecting with that now. This is related to the temples that are underwater, and time doesn't exist, so we are connecting with the aquatic world of Lemurian Atlantis. So we have the fish. So we are connecting with the inner temple, our own inner temples, and our waters. Working with water. So we're working with our right side of our brain now. We are going to put our hand behind here in this area, here. So put it there. Visualize how the energy is going there in that place. Now we're going to work with the left side. Iro sarà tu con me na takare tu ko tishi shu ko ko ma ko isto to ko ora ta ke istemaro ko istena ko to ko uro ko te ta sutta terminero o ite ka tai sere ko ti ishi no ko ko to sere me akato okra crown chakra uro ko te hero sa sanne de ro te te ta ko ko shimara ka ro dam ni ro ndar ko ndar ko so ko ko Rosso so ko yor ko ta so ko to ndar ko che sam ko to I turu ka ta pasu mana ko to ka ur ke se ka ko ka na ka to ko ke sham ko ko se ko to ko ni to seru de ka ta ne. This is the integration of masculine and feminine side. Ur so to ko to so ko to ur ko 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 ni na ko shu ko to ko se ko ata has or meta barka da umnet ko chi chi mana ko pa ka da umun rusuru duri te ka hemena o ko isemi haturu ishtakuru ma hatu ko stara so we are clearing the programs of separation between female and masculine energy within ourselves and outside of us. But we have to work what is within us, and then it can reflect on the outside. Okay. Yes, thank you. I have these new crystals, fantastic. This is a ruby, and This is not a ruby, this is another crystal. At this moment I don't remember the name, but it's all about love and feminine energies. So yeah, very strong. Please take good care of you. I love you very much, and trust the path. Please take good care of you. Take care of your energy. See where you put your energy at. And I pray a lot. I pray a lot for all of us, for the co-creation family. I pray for you. I pray for your family. I pray for your children, your situation. I always pray and I always ask for us to be blessed, for us to find a solution, for us to advance with our projects and everything. A lot of things are happening, more things are coming their way, but we are going to do this slowly but surely. This is not a thing of uh, run to get fast. No, no, no. This is one step at a time, but surely, because what you're doing is important. You are keeping yourself aligned, you are adjusting your physical vessel to the new energies, to the new consciousness. So please be kind, be well. I love you. I love you so very much. I love you, I love you, I love you. I think of you, but I rather come to talk with you when I know I have the right energy, and we are all well. Some people you don't hear about them because they are working on themselves, and that's fine. So all is fine, all is well. Don't worry, don't worry. Just allow people to do their own inner work and just send love in and loving energies, and that's it, my friends. I love you all so very much. It's always an honor, a pleasure to share this moment with you. um, I am truly, truly happy and truly grateful to know that such beautiful beings are by my side. I know how much you love me. I know how much you think of me, and believe me, I never stop thinking about you, but I never stop doing my work. I am very committed to this work. I am laser focused and doing a lot which I do not share because it's not the time to share, and perhaps I will never share, but that is okay because I'm not here to share certain things. I'm just here to do my work, and it's my pleasure to roll up my sleeve and to put my energy signature to help Gaia. And it's my pleasure to receive these calls, to receive this help from our guides that are here, from the archangels, that they are really, I hope that you can feel them too, the love and the support they have for us is tremendous. Please take good care of yourself. I want to live in the same way I began, and it's by holding you in my arms. Please feel my arms around you, feel my love. Know that I love you very, very much. And physical distance doesn't matter, because all what matters is the connection in our hearts. Please be in your heart, be in your heart all the time. Always be that a spiritual leader, be the leader that you are, because you really are a leader. I love you again, and I let you go and to the next one. Bye.